So kickoff underway. Going to be a short kick that's going to be fielded from about the 24 or so. And a pretty good run up to about the 35. Cardinals here. The give is to Ranky. A pretty good run. He'll get up to about the 43 or so. First. Williams give to Flaker. Flaker on the ground, rumbling, stumbling. He's going to get up to about the 40, nearly midfield. So it is going to be 1st and 10 here from about midfield at the 49. Give to Flaker, cuts outside, ball is loose, and it's on the ground, and it is going to be Manawa recovers the fumble there at about the 41-yard line. The Wolves here working out of the shotgun. That's quarterback Carson Stroud. Stroud working out of the gun. Rolling out to his right. Looking, got a man in space. And complete and nearing the first down. That's in the give. And a good tackle there made by Max Nelson. Schulke, the man in motion here. The give. And bottled up there by a host of Cardinals. Under center from the shotgun, I should say. Rolling out to his right. Looking, got a man, and Stroud working out of the gun. And cut to his left and brought down. Good. We're going to get lots of hustle points. Give, cutting out right. And going to be brought down. That's Krevitz over at Spash. Stroud back. Looking downfield. That one caught complete. And that is Reed Schleter on the. And we're going to get a holding on the play. So that's going to back Manawa up there. So the single back set drops back to pass. Pressure being applied. Rolling out to his right. Got a man in space. That one will fall incomplete. Pretty good looking quarterback, I guess, in terms of just what I saw pregame here. Back to pass. And that one, and we're going to get a couple flags out there. Maybe 2nd and 5, ball around the 17. Stroud rolling to his right, looking, got a man in space. Going to be down to about the 5 or 6 yard line. It'll be Stroud who will roll out to his right, tuck it back in, and he'll be met. Stroud back to pass, looking, and that one in for the 5-yard touchdown pass. Here, kick is up, and that one is blocked. And I believe that was Nelson in the play, senior duo, and Flaker and Ranky. Kick end over end, going to be fielded at about the 27-yard line there, and looking to try to get some yardage up to nearly the 35-yard line. Out to Zerbel here. Ranky, pretty shifty back. He'll get positive yardage, and Williams under center, 2 set back here. The give, and that is Flaker cutting up. He's going to have enough for a Pacelli first down for Bryce Flaker. Remember here, Williams under center. Give back. Going to get crossing from the shotgun here. Give to Ranky. Ranky looking for some space outside. Still going Ranky. And he'll be brought down around the 39. Williams, 2-back set. That one given to Flaker. Flaker fighting for yardage. Going to get up to about the 34-yard line. And Ranky and Flaker the give to Ranky. Ranky, good piece of running. Gets up to about the 25-yard line. And Flaker, the halfback here for the Cardinals, give out to I beg your pardon, that's Ranky. And a pretty nice run. That one comes Flaker to his right, Ranky to his left. The give is to Flaker, looking to get, bounces off one guy, and will get up to about the 15 or so here for the Cardinals. And the quick give there to Ranky. Center here. Play up to Ranky there. Minute here of quarter number 2. Flaker, the carrier going to get near the goal line. He'll be stopped short. And they're going to go to Flaker. Flaker looking to bounce one in, not going to get in. Maybe they're going to give it to Rinky. Rinky, he's going to be stopped, so a pretty good healthy dose of Rinky and Flaker. And that one is to Rinky and nearly unscathed on that. Eric Rinky with a 1-yard touchdown. 1-yard touchdown run. That one going to be short. And that one is no good here, so at progress as well. So Flaker will kick it off. Pretty nice kick there by Flaker. That one fielded about the 7-yard line. And that's number 1 there, Theron Schulke, the sophomore day. Stroud looking for a guy. He's got a guy wide open there, and good find there, and that's number 24, Barrington, the senior, and from the 49. Dropping back to pass over the middle. That one is caught, number 10, and that's Porter Gerke, the senior, the 6'5", 180-pound senior there, picking up a first down. So motion near far side here. Stroud going to keep it himself, and a good tie up there. That I believe that was number 56, Sean Berna there, out working from the shotgun. Gonna give it there to Wyatt Drath, I believe that was number 11 there. There is Reed Schleter. Pretty nice give there to Drath. Cardinals have that one snuffed out, though defensively. Be a little extra real estate punter here, maybe to try to plant one within the 15 or so. That one fielded and going to be brought down. So Chase Napawaki, territory ball about the 8-yard line. The give is to standout in his own right. Williams, the give to Ranky. Ranky goes right, looks for some space, got a pretty good run, cuts back to his left, cutting back again, getting up to about the 35-yard line. So a nice pickup, about 19 yards or so on the carry for a few years now. Williams keeps it himself. Good run there by Jake Williams, and he's still going. Williams breaks one tackle, he's got one man to beat, and down to about the 19, 18-yard line there. High school athletics at Pacelli a few years back. Again, played college. That one gives out to Rinky. Rinky trying to cut the corner there, going to get to the edge. Flaker to the right of Williams. The give is to Flaker, and Flaker is in for the 3-yard touchdown. Flaker to attempt the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. Long kick there. That one's going to go in for the touchback here. Ball at the 20-yard line here. Stroud back. Looking to pass. He's got a man in space here. Caught about the 30 for the Wolves. Stroud looking to pass, and that one is nearly picked off by Bryce Flaker. And back set for the Wolves. Stroud back to pass, going over the middle, and that one, and they're going to get the flag, and I think maybe here just the junior. He's going to look to keep it himself here. Changing directions, heads out to his left. Makes one guy miss. Nelson there in the stop. Receiver set here for Stroud. Nearly loses a handle on it. That one able to keep. And he is going to be stopped a little bit short. He's going to get past midfield there. Plays both with his legs, and we're going to get another flag on the play, and it's going to go against Manawa here. Working out of the shotgun, rolls back. And that one is nearly picked off again. That was Flaker again with back to pass, rolling out to his right, looking long, looking deep. He's got a man open, got a step, and that one just outside of the outstretched. Snap is off, kick is up, the punt. That one gonna roll down around the 19-yard line. First and 10 here from the 19. Williams gonna take it himself out to his left. Another good run there by Williams, staying upright here, and have to think maybe we can't. They can't maybe try to get another one on the board here, and a nice run there by Flaker out to his right. He'll get a first and 10 here. Give is to Ranky. Ranky cutting around right, stays on his feet, gets up to about the 43, maybe got a yard. In a spot now where you have over 30 players. Williams back to pass. He'll roll out to his left, looking for a guy. He's going to take it himself and get just across midfield on here, single back set. He'll drop back to pass. Looking for Ranky, and that one going to be picked off by number 4, Reed Schleter. And we're going to get a flag. So Stroud working now, gives it a pretty good run there. Lined up near side here. Stroud give back to Drath. Nice little run to his right. Going to pick up some positive yards there. Going to get about 4 yards on the play there. Stroud looking to take it himself. Going to cut to his right. Gets outside. Punt is up, and that one fielded right around the 40. Fair caught. And that's going to draw a flag there on the fair catch. Napawa backfield. The give is to Ranky. Ranky cuts outside to his left. Gets across the 40 up to about the ground and pound for the Cardinals. And the give is to Flaker, and Flaker will get up to about the 34. Flaker, and certainly Jake Williams, who can certainly beat you with his legs as well. Ranky going to get some big yardage there, about a Ranky. Flaker cuts outside to his right, bouncing across the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. Napawaki, the man in motion. The give is to Flaker. Flaker going, bouncing up to about the 15, call it the 14 or so. Napawaki again, the man in motion. Give to Ranky. Ranky cuts back inside. Williams gives it to Ranky. Ranky, couple of moves to his left, then to his right. Looking to try to go up 2 scores here. The give is to Ranky, and Ranky will bulldoze it in from 2 yards out. So Ranky with a 2-yard run. Extra point here. Ranky the holder. Kick is up. That one partially blocked and no good. Our many game day sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. Kickoff, nice end-over-end kick. Nearly fielded around the 1 or 2 yard line there, and working on a pretty good return up to about the 20 or so for the Cardinals. And a good run there, and that's rumbling for first down yardage there, and a good spirited run there. Stroud. Short pass there, and a flag thrown there. That's to Barrington, but there is a flag on the play. Barrington near side here. And that's to Drath, and Pacelli has that one all bottled up. Working from the shotgun, going to roll to his right. Looking across the middle. That one's going to fall short, incomplete. Set with Drath. Stroud back to pass, looking over the middle, and that one, boy, he came down with that. Wow, that is a catch and a half there. That's number 10. Single back set to his right. Drath blitz on. That one going to fall incomplete. Out with Drath to his left. Give to Drath. He'll cut right. Flag going to be thrown. And predominantly Drath here tonight. The give is to Drath. Cutting back to his right. Bouncing shotgun again here for Manawa. Going to take it to his left. Going to take it himself. And a good shoestring tackle there. Nice tackle there made. Stroud rolling out to his right. Drath with a good block there. We're going to get a flag called there and complete. And up to about the 25, about 11-yard pickup, but there is a flag on the play. Yard line to get the first down. Stroud back to pass. Got a man open, and that one is hauled in for certainly rolling to his left, and a man wide open, and that is going to be a touchdown and a 10-yard touchdown pass. And there it is. And one back 5 yards, an end-over-end kick around the 27 or so, fielded there from Flaker. Flaker A couple of nice moves there to get near the midfield marker there around Flaker and Napawaki, the man in motion. The give is to Flaker. Flaker making a nice move. We're going to get a flag thrown here. Working out of the shotgun here. Gives it to Ranky. Ranky be stacked up. Going to get up to about the 38 or so. Under 11 minutes to go in this game. Williams back to pass. He's got a man in space, and that one dropped, and that was Nelson. Or so. Williams will drop back to pass. Little screen pass out in space to Flaker. Flaker going to get up to about the 48. They're going to be short to risk the turnover and downs in that spot. So the punt is off. It's going to bounce. Takes a pretty nice Cardinal bounce there, and that's going to bounce down. Really well placed. I don't think he could have walked that. Stroud out in space. That is good tackle there made around the 12-yard line. That's number 4. Out single back set. He's going to roll out to his left. Looking. Nothing there. He'll take it himself and get more than enough for that Manawa first down. Some positive yards and get a little more breathing room for the Wolves in space. Good play there. Good tackle made there by going this Stroud. Lots of pressure being applied. That one up for grabs, and that one. And a good defensive play there. The intended receiver there for Carter Barrington. Stroud will work from the shotgun. He'll roll back. Looks to his right. Flag going to be thrown. Looks to be maybe in the area of holding, but we'll see. You never know. Then on the near side, Stroud back to pass. Pressure applied. Little screen pass. That one's going to fall short. Is up. It's going to land around the 45. It's going to take a nice bounce. It's going to bounce down to about the 34-yard line there or so. So they'll host Auburndale Conference. There's Williams. Williams to his right. Big gainer there for Jake Williams. Still going strong, looking to try to get to midfield. There's going to be a flag on the play. Timeouts left here. Give here is to Flaker, who cuts back, gets back up to about the 40 or so. Pitch it to Flaker, cuts to his left, hesitates and gets up across the 30-yard line, and a big Williams working from the gun, gives it to Flaker. Flaker looking to try to get first down yardage. He's going to be close. Leave it to the trainer staff for that. Williams going to keep it himself, cuts out to the right, still going strong, and going to pick up about scenario. Give is to Flaker, bounces outside to his right, nearly stopped, and flag thrown on the play. Williams going to keep it himself, cuts out left, spins back right. One person to beat, and he's going to get in for the 10-yard touchdown run for Jacob Williams. And Carson Stroud, their quarterback, so that one, Botch Ranky going to have to take it himself. Going to go, flag going to be thrown. Looking, Lakers kick. Nice end over end, long kick down to around the 4-yard line. Fielded there, number 4, that's Schleter. Still going. Schleter up to nearly the 30-yard line. Stroud, quick pass out in space. That's Schleter. He'll pick up about 4 yards or so. 3 receivers split. Stroud back to pass. That one is nearly picked off. That was side. Stroud back, rolls to his left. Pass over the middle. That one dropped. That one back into the game to the right there for Stroud. Stroud pass. That one is going to be picked off. That's Bryce Flaker on the interception. And he's going to return it down to about the 27. We're going to get a flag probably in the form of, you have to think it's going to be a healthy dose of Flaker and Ranky. Flaker the give. He's going to rumble stumble, and hard run from Bryce Flaker A 2-yard run from Eric Reinke. 4-yard line, 2nd and goal to go here. The give is to Flaker, and he is in for the touchdown run. Williams going to roll out to his right, looking, that one. And the 2-point conversion falls short. Manawa, both touchdowns coming in the air from Stroud. Kick fielded, that's a pretty good run there. Working on a pretty good run up to midfield and going to get cross midfield. That's until I see zeros on the scoreboard, it's never over. That one, good pressure applied and the sack. Stroud back to pass, got a man open. That one's complete. Shakes off one tackler. Still going strong. Nice stiff arm there. Going to get down to about the 25-yard line. Back to pass. Cross over the middle. That one complete. That's number 87. That's Brody Rosen, it looks like. The tight end, the 6'1", 170. Stroud back to pass. Rolls to his right. Looking end zone. Stroud back out of the shotgun, pass over the middle. That one is complete. Reinke there on the stop. So last play of the game, you have to think here, Stroud, and that one, a touchdown. So Stroud going to keep it himself. He'll score the 2-point conversion. And 31-22 going to be your final score here from Gerke Park here. First of all, 200 games coaching, man. That's a huge milestone.
Yeah.
And you get a victory on your 200th night of coaching here. Talk about, obviously, first game of the year. What are some things you saw from this team tonight?
You know, I just told the guys in the end zone there, that was a gritty win. To get in 200 games, and I'm not sure that I've ever seen a game that first quarter the way it transpired, and the penalties, and we're giving them 3 yards, and we fumbled the ball on like the 3rd or 4th play, and Manawa went down and scored, and they fought back, right? The Pacelli kids fought back and put themselves in a position to be successful, and then we got to halftime, and then kind of controlled the line of scrimmage, I thought, from then on out, and really proud of this effort of this team.
You guys really did. I mean, you, like you said, you ground and pound. You've got that kind of that 2-headed monster, Bryce Flaker and Eric Reinke, but Jake Williams able to get out in space. And Manawa is a big team. I mean, I think they're probably as far as size-wise a little bit bigger, but you guys are able to kind of control the push up front and get that hard-fought, gritty victory, Coach.
Yeah, huge credit to our offensive line and defensive line. They really set the tone. Offensive line, we kind of saw it in the scrimmage come alive a little bit. Where that group of 5, we were like, they're scrappy. They're getting after it. And then obviously defensively too, I thought we did a great job neutralizing Manawa's plan, trying to use the middle. Obviously they dinked and dunked down the field with the flood concept, which we'll shore up this week in practice. But overall, the 2 lines of offensive line, defensive line really set the tone for us.
Yeah, they really did. And you saw a pretty good quarterback play from Carson Stroud tonight. Yeah. Just a junior, 6'3" junior. I mean, I was impressed with what I saw, but your guys came out here, really responded. I know Sean Byrne is another guy. I know we can't interview the whole team, but he's another guy that had a whale of a game tonight defensively for you guys. You guys are back at it next Friday, Parkview, Albany. Any thoughts on that? I know it's one game at a time, but...
It is. Yeah, we went down to Parkview last year and kind of took one on the chin, and I think we're kind of chomping at the bit to get after it and seeing what we can do. I think maybe we overcoached a little bit too much last year, if that makes sense. We're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to get after it like we did tonight. And I think we've got some pretty talented kids and some aggressive kids up front that are chomping at the bit. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, you got 32, 33 kids. I mean, this is that's great. If you're Pacelli football faithful, to see that number is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of time and effort and that stuff to get it, but the numbers are rounding up, and the future of Pacelli football looks bright with the numbers. So we'll keep plugging along and keep football fun and safe for the kids, and we'll keep at it.
I love it, man. We got to give you that fist bump.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
Head Coach Drew Nelson there. The Max, I'm going to start with you. You're one of the senior leaders here. We talked about a little bit on our broadcast. You have a knack for just getting after the football. Had that blocked extra point early goings. you know, you make plays defensively. Obviously, guys like Sean Byrne and a few others, but talk about your role, because you're one of the senior captains. You're kind of one of those leaders here. We'll give you the money.
Yeah, it's middle linebacker. Kind of just have to make sure everyone knows what they're doing and kind of just fill the holes. Yeah, lead the team.
I love it. Well said, Max. Don't go too far, because we'll get both you guys in the house individually here. I'm going to turn it over now to Eric Ranke. You had just a really phenomenal night on the ground tonight. A couple touchdowns. Bryce Flaker, Jake Williams gets in for the score as well. But you're another one of those guys. You're kind of the offense captain, obviously Bryce too, and Jake. I mean, you guys are a lot of seniors. You guys have put your time in. You guys have been productive really early going in your high school career. Talk about this season, because it's here quick, but it goes quick.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice having a team full of seniors who've played almost all 4 years, and especially our old Lions, all seniors almost. Me, Jake, Bryce, all seniors. When we can throw it out to Max, most of our targets are seniors, which helps not being so young like we were the last 3 years. I'm Eric Ranke, and I'm in the house.
I'm Max Nelson. I'm in the house.
We got to get a fist bump, guys.
Thank you.
Nice job, gentlemen.